Hey, it's Pastor David. I'm here with our Thursday at 3 update, and today we're going to talk about home meetings. And today I have with me Greg Freed. Welcome, Greg.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Greg, it's really good to have you, Greg. I've really enjoyed getting to know you better and appreciate being in study with you and working with you in leadership. And I just appreciate you giving us a few minutes of your time.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah. So you're on the strategy team, this team that has called these home meetings. And I wonder if you could just give us a minute about what the strategy team is doing.
Sure. What the strategy team is a dedicated group within our church community tasked with facilitating discussions and guiding initiatives related to our church's future direction and growth. It's made up of passionate individuals who bring diverse perspectives and skills to the table. We collaborate closely with church leadership and members, and that's what the home meetings are for. Our goal with the home meetings is to identify opportunities and challenges so that we can develop informed strategic plans that align with the church's mission and values.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work. They've been meeting every other week for several months now. And primarily, what has your focus been so far in the strategy team?
Yeah. Our focus so far has been really defining the project of creating the strategic vision. And one
Mm,
of the questions that we've really been wrestling with is how to go about making sure that we're listening to the church so that we
mm,
can really see, and fulfill on God's plan instead of bringing our own personalities and our own perspectives into the room and letting our egos run amok with it. So, we decided as part of that process that creating the home meetings and having an
mm.
opportunity to listen to actual church members was paramount to being able to do the work that we've been asked to do.
Yeah, I really appreciate the emphasis on listening. Our church is so broad and there's so many different interests and so many different ministries. I think over 25 ministry teams that we couldn't possibly fit everybody in the room together and be able to hear everybody at one time. And so we have a really good group of folks that are putting this together in a way that we can listen to the different folks and interests in the church. So thank you for that. So you were at our first home meeting last night. We've begun the first of 12 different meetings in the homes of members. And last night was our first one, as I said, and you were there. Tell me what happened last night? What was it like?
Right. So the tone of the meeting was, conversational but structured. There were about 12 people in the room, aside from the leadership and strategy council members, a lot of people that I hadn't met before.
Yeah.
And we had a nice round of introductions. But aside from that, we talked about the ways in which the church has impacted our lives. We
Hmm.
shared our stories and experiences about how we felt welcomed. We fostered
Hmm.
connections. And then we talked about areas for improvement that we could have in the church, particularly focusing on topics like communications and making sure that
Hmm.
the missions and that we have are, being broadly communicated to the church body. And so it was a really good, informed conversation about exactly each member's individual experience with the church and how we can maximize on that and shore up any opportunities for growth.
Yeah. Did you feel how was did you feel like it was a conducive environment? Was it relaxed? Was it pressured? Was there a really hard push on agenda?
Mhm.
What was your sense of how your experience of that
I,
coming together?
I would say that it was much closer to relaxed. We had some questions going in, but the questions
Mm,
that we had were really open ended. Like, what are your positive experiences with the church? Where are we doing well? And,
mm,
where have we been struggling to meet your needs? Or, what are some of your pain points? Like, it's pretty open ended sorts of things. And people really engaged in that. And, we had
yeah.
a really nice conversation about individual experiences. We had, really organic turn taking, no individual agenda item or point of view really ran away with the night. So I thought it was really conducive, and we got exactly the kind of information that we needed.
Yeah, and I appreciated the group's effort to discuss those things in light of our mission to make disciples. And what does that
Mhm.
mean to be disciples of Jesus? And how does our experience of that and the things that we enjoy and look for in church fit into that? And so I thought it was a very healthy conversation, and I look forward to more of them. Another one tonight. And
I agree.
so I look forward to that. So tell me, if I haven't signed up yet for the home meeting, why should I do that? Why should I make the effort I know life is very busy. I got kids. I got to get a sitter. I mean, why would I want to do this?
I appreciate that. Attending the home meetings provides an opportunity for every member of our church community to actively participate in shaping our collective journey of faith. These meetings serve as a platform for open dialogue, sharing perspectives, and contributing ideas that will directly influence the future direction and initiatives of our church. By attending, you have a voice in the decision making process and play a
Mm.
crucial role in ensuring that our church remains vibrant, inclusive, and aligned with our mission of making disciples of Jesus Christ. There's
Yeah.
no better way to get your voice heard in the church than to attend these meetings and participate in this conversation.
Yeah, I really appreciate that wording, that it is a chance for us to have influence and say in what's happening, to be heard. I think last night we went around and said, "Hey, did we hear you? Did we hear you well? This is a summary of what we've heard." And so we worked very hard. I know you worked very hard to hear as a member of the strategy team. There's a chance to, as you said, meet people I haven't spent a lot of time with. Maybe it was great refreshments, just a good fellowship time, and a chance to ask questions. We had some good questions about what's going on with our church, and so we can sign up. If you haven't signed up, you can sign up online at the church website, or you can just call the church and call me and say, "Hey, I want to get into one of these meetings. I'm not sure how to do that." We've scheduled them at different times of the day and different days so that something can work from your schedule. And we've got upcoming 4 weeks of these meetings, but don't wait, because some of them have already filled up, and we want to keep it at a size where conversation can happen. Greg, I really appreciate your time and appreciate the work you're doing to lead us. As I said, it's been great to go through the Tuesday night study with you, and then the book group that you lead after Tuesday night has also been a real gift. And appreciate your leadership in these meetings you're attending. I believe all the meetings, which is a real commitment on your part, and I'm
That's
grateful
right.
for that.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. I'm glad that we're talking about it and having this conversation as a church.
Look forward to seeing everyone in church on Sunday. God bless.